Yes, it is so nice to be in a room full of dreamers. Sino bang maraming pangarap dyan? Taas kamay. Yes, everyone. Just imagine, no, what brought you to this moment. I'm sure you're all yearning for something. And it's great that you're here, that you want to be better, you want to achieve more. I think the world is big enough for all of us to be successful. Am I right? Yes? Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. And this the topic for today, freedom to dream. My tagline for myself was dare to dream and make it happen. So I remember putting that line in my Twitter profile. And nag-isip lang kasi ako ng tagline na would characterize me. Hindi ko alam na parang meron palang fan na nagustuhan yon. So, ang ginawa niya, kinuha niya yung tagline, nilagay niya sa t-shirt, tapos binigay niya sa akin after isang game. Tapos natuwa ako, parang si ko, wow, parang people notice those things. I never thought. And, I had the wildest dreams when I was a kid. Actually, yung pinakaunang dream ko when I was a kid was to be an NBA basketball player. I love basketball. Super, super. And my dream was really to be an NBA player, not WNBA, as in NBA pang lalaki. Diba? Sobrang ridiculous because I grew up in that kind of environment. I had brothers, only girl. My dad was a basketball player, shooter. We after dismissal, I would spend my time shooting free throws inside the gym and talking to the guard and pina-perfect ko yung shooting streak ko. Tapos pag-uwi, meron din kaming court sa bahay, nilalabanan ko yung mga kapatid ko, tapos galit na galit ako kasi parang feeling ko ina-underestimate nila ako. Sabi ko, babae, porket babae ako, hindi ako mahina, no? Kaya sobrang palaban ako. Because they would always challenge me. And then, I kept on playing and playing. And then, I realized that my dream wasn't possible. Because first of all, I'm a girl. And second, because we didn't have a basketball team in our school. I'm from ICA, Immaculate Conception Academy. So back then, ang meron lang namin was a volleyball team, swim team, but not a basketball team because it was too boyish for the nuns. So, when I was in grade 5, biglang may kumatok sa classroom namin. Biglang nagsulat, volleyball tryouts. Tapos yung best friend ko, uy, parang gusto ko mag-try out. Eh, kami dalawa yung kilalang athlete sa batch. So, bilang very competitive ako na tao, sabi ko, sige, sasali din ako. Pero wala akong alam sa volleyball at all, zero. And then when I attended the tryouts, I saw this bunch of girls. Sobrang galing. They were rolling all over the floor. They were spiking. They looked so good. Ang lakas pumalo. Tapos, I love their bond. Sobrang parang magkakapatid. So, oh my God, I fell in love with volleyball at that point. And lo and behold, I was one of the few ones who remained. Kasi ang tagline ng coach ko, matira matibay. So, natira ako doon. Kaya lang, I was too young. I was in grade 5. My mom didn't want me to remain in school up until 7:30 because sabi niya, masyadong late pa yan. I had to quit. And I was really heartbroken. Alam mo yung parang laruan na nandyan na kinuha sa'yo ng magulang mo, ganon. So, grade 6, I spent it training for volleyball. In my head, I wanted to go back to volleyball. And then I was going to their training, watching them, trying to learn how they play volleyball. Grade 7, because of my insistence, I asked for the chance to try out as a birthday gift. And my mom said, sige, pwede. Pero, bawal ka magkaroon ng grade below 80. Sabi ko, sige, sige, go, go, go. And then ever since, she would use that as blackmail. And I can say that from that point on, my life really changed. And yun nga, parang I learned, because before that, before the point that I joined volleyball, I was doubting myself. I was trying to get honors in the batch in school. Pero ayaw talaga. 90 yung honors, ang average ko lagi 88 o 89. Sabi ko, tanga ba ako? Parang, meron bang mali sa akin? Bakit ayaw? And then when I got into the volleyball team, that's when I learned that you can start from nothing and work your way into something. And volleyball really changed my life. I became an honor student after that because nagbago yung mindset ko eh. Parang hindi pala, ano yun eh, ang achievement, hindi pala dahil sa talent lang. Pwede mo palang paghirapan. And, things went well for me. I, learned so much about myself. But, when come college, wala pa kasing career sa volleyball noon. So, I didn't know what I wanted to be. So, sino ba dito, nung college days nila, high school days nila, going into college, had a lot of dreams, taas kamay? Sinek ko, doktor, teacher, NGO worker, corporate, lahat sinek ko. Sabi ko, ano na, hindi naman ako pwede maging lahat yan. So, but I was a dreamer, again, I said, and I would buy magazines and I would see yung mga Gawad Kalinga, Habitat for Humanity. Gusto ko mag-NGO. I wanted to save the world. So, my first point for today, dream your wildest dreams. It's okay. But my second point is also be very honest with yourself. I was honest with myself at that point. Ano nga ba yung kakayanin ko lang? Ano ba yung strength ko? Ano yung weakness ko? That shift from basketball to volleyball was me being honest with myself that ito lang yung meron na opportunities in front of me eh. I had to adjust. So, going into college, I had to be real also with myself. Saan ba ako magaling? Ano ba yung hindi ko kaya? Pag doktor, masyadong matagal. Ayoko yan. Wala akong pasensya. Hi, Doc Gia. Science, di ako mahilig sa science. Math, strength ko yung math. So, math, management engineering ako sa Ateneo. Because for my background in ICA, that was the course that we highly regarded. For Chinese, actually, mahilig sa business course. The ideal path for a Chinese family would be to go into corporate and be very successful as an executive, ganon. So, yun ang tinake kong path. Luckily, when I graduated, I also got a scholarship from Ateneo as a student athlete. Saktong timing, Ateneo was reprogramming. They got a new coach. They got 5 rookies, and we were known as Fab 5. Napanood niyo ba yung volleyball noong time ko? Hindi ako aware. Okay, good. Magkaka-age tayo. So, Fab 5, unfortunately, when I was in college, things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. In high school, I was parang mayabang ako, I was an achiever in high school. When I was in college, reality. Ito na yung reality. So many people, so much competition, everything. And I was new to it. And when I got into college, I had to adjust also. Again, being real with myself. Nung time na yon, we had outside hitters. Middle lang yung position na wala. So I had to embrace that. Kasi I could play middle and outside hitter. So I adjusted, sige, go. And yun nga, parang nung first year ko, sobrang ganda ng laro ko. As in, super. I still can remember my peak. We were all scoring very well. And then second year, I was peaking also. Until I made a mistake during my second year. So I kind of got into a complicated relationship. Not many people know this, but yeah, I did. So, and that really played around with my emotions. Sino ba yung nagkamali na sa pag-ibig? Meron ba? O marami sa inyo nakaka-relate. So, bata pa ako, sobrang naive with the world. Wala akong alam sa mundo. Tapos, ako pa yung parang, feel ko mabait naman ako, so hindi naman siguro ko lulukuhin. Ganon. Ganon yung mindset ko noon. So, sige, go, go, go. And then, hindi ko na napapansin that it was affecting all the areas of my life. I wasn't playing well. Even my grades, muntik na ako matanggal ng ME. Until I had to wake myself up. Gretch, if you don't change now, this is gonna be life-altering. I had to drag myself out of that hole. Buti na lang, my mom found out about it. And slapped me. I mean, not literally, but gave me a wake-up call. And she really helped me with that really down phase in my life. Second year yun, until third year, half of third year. And then, for me to move on from that, I bombarded myself with so many activities. Ang dami kong ginawa. Nag-org work ako. Lahat talaga ng pwedeng pasukan, ginawa ko. I made myself busy because I didn't wanna, I just wanted to move on from that. And fourth year, hindi ko sure kasi mag-fifth year ako in UAB, I have 5 years. So fourth year, I said I was gonna make it a good year. So I moved on from that incident in my life. Fourth year, I think I was better already. And then, although from my mistakes in the past, I felt like yung trust ng teammates ko wasn't the same anymore. I mean, because I built that trust. So I told my coach, Coach, pasensya na, ito yung nangyari sa akin. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna focus more. I'm gonna be a better player. So, fifth year, I extended another year. And, there were so many learnings at that point. Siguro, if I were to describe myself, how I was for the Ateneo team, I would say that I'm the glue girl. I may not be the superstar player. I'm not the top hitter for the team, but I was the glue girl. Because when I was playing, di ako masyado nabibigyan ng set. Kasi yun nga, yung tiwala eh. So meron na silang na-establish na relationship with the other hitters. Ako, I had to work harder for that. But I tried to do everything that I can with what I had. So every time na sisetan ako, I'll make sure that I'm high percentage, defense, everything, lahat. But then, I did all of that. Just you can just imagine under the spotlight, just like now. I mean, failing when I was a young girl, failing under everybody's eyes, making mistakes, recovering, trying to pick myself up. And I also realized that when I was at that point, when I was at that age, I didn't have people around me who would tell me na, kaya mo yan, kaya mo yan. So, even, I talk with my mom. My mom, kind of like, parang medyo hindi siya confident din sa akin noon nung time na yon. And I struggled with that. But then I had to pick myself up, motivate myself, and tell myself that I could do it. That's why, siguro nagkahilig din ako sa helping other people. Yung motivational quotes, I actually did a business with that. The Dare to Dream shirt became Inspired Project. I did a business, whole line. And, I just realized that opportunities are golden. Dare to dream, when you say dare to dream, we are free to dream. We are free to dream. And if you do dream, please dream the biggest that you can. Kasi mangangarap ka na nga lang, di ba? So, might as well make it a big dream. But you have to be, again, honest with yourself. And how do you make it happen? You need to work with opportunities that you have in front of you. So I did my best with what I had. When I graduated, sabi ko, natalo kami, hindi kami nag-champion. Am I gonna allow myself to be remembered this way? Am I gonna let my story end right here? Because as you remember, there was no professional volleyball back then. It was just tapos na, pag college tapos na. Luckily, pag graduate ko, nagkaroon. And I was given so many opportunities to do TV work, to do events hosting. And yun na, papunta na ako sa corporate nun eh. Tapos sabi ko, teka, wait. Parang, who knows if my corporate dream is really for me? What if there's something else bigger that's out there for me? So I had to, reconfigure myself again. And tell myself, baka hindi pa ito, baka meron pang ibang kwento. So I made, use of those opportunities. Sabi ko, I'm not gonna be defined by my past because I have my whole future ahead of me. College is just college, but I have my whole life ahead of me. Kung ano man yung naipundar ko nung college, eto na, nandito na yung mga opportunities na ito. So I did everything that I could. Hindi ko na inisip, sabi ko, bahala na. Kasi may mga nagsasabi sa akin noon, ME ka? Ba't ka nag-showbiz? Ba't ka nag-news? Ba't ka nag-TV? Ginaganon nila ako. Sabi ko, wala eh. Sabi ko, sayang naman itong mga opportunity na to. Tsaka gusto ko gawin eh. If wala naman ako inaapakan, why not? Diba? Parang, and that's when I learned to embrace myself. Tama po si Miss Reza. Sabi ko, nung time na yun kasi, during college, I was so hard on me. Every time I would make a mistake, every time I would have a bad game, I would have negative self-talk. I would look myself in the mirror and tell myself, I hate myself. I feel ko ang pangit-pangit ko. I didn't wanna embrace the limelight. I hated it. I hated the spotlight. I felt like it put pressure on me. Sobrang ayoko yun. And then, when I graduated, sabi ko, parang mali. Bakit ko kinakausap yung sarili ko ng ganito? When the first one that should love me is me. Because I know myself. I know myself. I know my quirks. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. So sabi ko, I should change my self-talk. Now, every morning, what I do, when I look in the mirror, I tell myself, ang ganda-ganda mo. Ang ganda-ganda mo. You know, you appreciating yourself, taking care of yourself. Parang halaman lang yan eh. Everyday kinakausap mo, ang ganda-ganda mo, I love you, paganda ng paganda. So I changed all of my mindset and it totally changed my life. Sabi ko, to hell with the bashers, to hell with the doubters, to hell with everybody who would talk negative. I'm gonna chart my own path, man. So I did hosting. I hosted pageants, events, variety shows. I did modeling. I did everything, all kinds of sports. I put myself out there because sabi ko, this is, it feels like I was a rookie of life. I didn't know what was ahead of me. And I had nothing to lose, everything to gain. And I treated my work just like an athlete would. I learned it. Sabi ko, if I'm gonna get into hosting, I'm gonna do this well. I'm gonna perfect this craft. Little by little, I'm gonna learn it. I'm not just gonna do it for the sake of doing it or for the sake of fame or whatever. I'm gonna really be an expert in it. And yun nga, parang sabi ko nga, pati yung pagpasok ko sa news, it was totally unexpected. Kasi dati pag nanonood ako ng news, sabi ko, I'm never gonna be a news anchor. Ang boring nila. Lo and behold, nandito ako, kinain ko lahat ng salita ko. Diba? So you never really know what's gonna happen to your life. Don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to try different things. And work with the opportunities that you have. Kung ngayon, yung opportunities that you have are limited, you'll never know if you go inside a door, if it will lead to another door, to another window, to where you're supposed to be. That's what happened to my life. I kept on trying everything, and slowly, I discovered who I was, charted my map, ano yung mga ayaw ko, mga gusto ko, and slowly, I'm finding out who I am, what I want to do. And it's funny, because I was able to go to the NBA All-Star and live out my dream. Twice. Nakalaro ko din yung mga basketball player, everything. Sabi ko, wow, galing mo, Lord. Sobrang galing mo. It's so funny. I mean, like, I never thought, diba? I just stayed true to myself, to my calling, to my heart, to my inner childish dreams, lahat yon. I stayed true to that. Recognized my value. Worked hard, shut out all the negativity. Worked on myself day in. Your opportunities are golden. And the last is, you are the author of your own story. You know, sometimes we may have difficult pasts, we may have heartbreaking pasts. Marami tayong napagdaanan na. Pero tapos na yan eh. Hindi pa tapos yung kwento mo. Pwede mo pang ibahin. Sabi nga nila, a good day is a good day. A bad day is a good story. How do you want your story to end? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Gretchen Ho. Wow, I'm sure